Cultivation is a brutal path. Are you afraid?
Wait, what did you just ask me? Do you want to walk the path of immortality? No, I do not.
In my past life, I slaved away in school for 16 years, just to make it to the big city, only to drop dead on an assembly line. In this life, I transmigrated here where I don't have to pay taxes or tributes.
Marrying a wife doesn't even require a bride price. I am destined for a life of luxury and ease. Suffer? Even a stray dog would turn its nose up at that.
Ah, what are you doing? Oh, you do want to cultivate.
I said I don't want to. Stop lying, kid. Are you out of your mind? Let me go. I'm afraid of heights. Help! Somebody help!
Osage, 13. Mixed water and fire spiritual root. Passed.
Next. Age, 16. Too old.
Better luck in your next life. Go on home.
Next. No spiritual root.
Try to get reincarnated into a better family next time.
Next. Ice, fire, and earth. A completely messy spiritual root.
Turn left outside. Walk 5,000 miles. And you'll find the fully immortal sword sect.
Next.
A single attribute weapon spiritual root. This young girl is quite promising. She seems to be a descendant of the Lin family. Young lady, what is your name? To answer the senior, my name is Lin Chankan, from the Lin family of Yunze. Go rest over there for now. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, Elder.
Looks like that's the last of them. Get ready to begin the second trial. Wow, the immortals are so handsome.
Greetings, Peakmaster Lee.
Test his spiritual root. All right. I, King-san, greet my fellow senior brothers.
King-san, that child is...
That's some kid I picked up on the way.
Where on earth did they bring me? Is there no justice left? Is there no law in this world?
Young man, please step into the testing array.
Age, 12. Mutated sword spiritual root. Sword spiritual root? Making a fuss over nothing. To think it is actually a sword spiritual root.
And he belongs to our Wendao sect.
Not bad, brother. King-sing. To think you'd run into such a perfect talent. Talk about sheer luck. Oh, I just met him by pure chance. The moment he laid eyes on me, he started crying and begging to be my disciple, pleading with me to guide him on the path of cultivation. Seeing how sincere he was, I decided to just bring him back with me.
We're ready for the next trial. I knew it.
Brother Jan, I can't believe you actually have a sword spiritual root.
That's incredible. Do you want some water?
No, I'm not thirsty.
Are you hot, Brother Dan? Let me fan you. No need. Oh, by the way, you probably don't know this yet.
The disciple selection here at the Wendao sect has 3 trials in total. The trial of the spirit, the trial of the heart, and the trial of the sword. We only just got through the first one. Next up is the trial of the heart. Whether we can actually stay or not is still up in the air. See that bamboo forest over there? That's the heart testing forest, and it's filled with heart testing bamboo.
I heard that if you can walk out of there on your own 2 feet, you pass. But if you have to be carried out, you're disqualified. As for what's actually inside,
nobody knows. Whether they walked out or were carried out, not a single person has ever remembered what happened inside.
That sounds terrifying.
The Wendao sect protects all common people. The trial of the heart tests your conviction. Just hold on to your good intentions, and you'll pass.
There's no need to worry too much, okay?
So, if I act just a little wicked, I can get disqualified?
Thank you.
Ice element, single spiritual root.
笑血呀，昂胀呀。
Windfire mixed spiritual root.
Su Shen, you have a sword spiritual root, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're so incredible. Looks like it's about to start.
I'll head over first. Silence! The second trial. The trial of the heart.
Everyone, please, step inside.
Greetings, Sect Master.
No need for such formalities. Rise.
Sect Master.
What brings you here in person? I just came to watch the excitement since I was free. So, is this the kid with the sword spiritual root? Indeed, he is exceptionally courageous and always dares to take the lead. Very impressive. A fine-looking young man, and his physical build is truly extraordinary. Talent is indeed important, but character is even more crucial. Aside from talent, having a steadfast, pure heart is also absolutely vital. If you can't pass this, Heart interrogating trial. I still won't accept him. Yes, what Shashan said is right.
Back then, our Grandmaster risked his life venturing deep into the North Sea to retrieve this heart-interrogating pearl and heart-interrogating water to set up
The heart-interrogating array, fearing that one day, we, the disciples of the Wendao sect, would betray our original intentions and bring chaos to the world.
Let us wait and see. Although this kid resists cultivation, once he enters the illusion array, he won't have a choice. He grew up in that mountain village for 12 years, naturally pure and simple.
He's always ready to help, and the villagers even raised him to be the future village chief.
So he should have no problem passing the 3 trials of the heart-interrogating array.
It's so cold. I can't get out. I want to go home.
This mist is poisonous.
Where on earth did I end up this time? Wait, why did I say this time? Child, can you pull me up?
Can't you get up yourself? My leg is stuck on something, and I can't reach.
Can you come down and help me? Hold on. Save me, child. Save me, child. Save me, child. Save me.
Can you pull me up?
Sure.
Jian chose to face death like a true saint, and Ling Kangqian acted as a true gentleman, unfearful of the powerful.
Both of them passed. Not bad.
This first trial is only to test their character.
Whether they save the person or not, they can both pass. I wonder what Shixian will do. He'll probably be the first in history to... But this isn't necessarily a bad thing.
At least this kid is incredibly meticulous.
He saw through the flaws of the illusion,
Far beyond ordinary people. What's more, after he finished, he even had the sense to fill the well,
fearing that those who came after him might fall into the same trap.
He is truly decisive and ruthless, thoughtful and meticulous. It could be considered brave and righteous, but as we should report to the Sect Master, this kid is incredibly decisive in his killings.
He will surely achieve great things in the future. To slay demons and monsters upon encounter. For us cultivators, it is only right. The second trial has begun.
This is always the stage where the most people get eliminated.
I hope more people can pass this time. You can control the direction of the carriage once. Will you let it go straight and crash into 5 people, or steer it onto the other path to hit that one person?
Crash into one person.
Ah.
Out of over 1,000 people, only a few hundred are left.
What a pity. Humans must have compassion for life.
And a sense of reverence.
As cultivators, we should not easily decide the life and death of others.
Therefore, in this trial, only those who made no choice
will naturally pass when time runs out.
袈裟，老弟的情绪向我出示自强。
I believe Shi Xian should be able to pass.
I wonder if he will surprise us again. I've made up my mind. I'll hold off on choosing. Sackmaster, can we still accept this kid?
What do you all think? His bloodlust is too strong. We absolutely cannot keep him.
But he passed after all.
And he has a sword spiritual root?
小少赏，又得我怒帮人败。
What's your take on this? Is there a possibility that he did it on purpose? The mind-testing town judged that he passed, proving that's not what he truly thinks in his heart. The rules state the carriage cannot turn back.
So his choice is invalid.
It is equivalent to an automatic forfeiture. His heart is pure. A true gentleman is judged by his intentions, not his actions. What Shawashin says makes sense. The rules were set by our ancestors. Since he passed the mind-testing town trial, yet we shut him out. Where would Wendo's sect hide its face if word got out? Let's just see the third trial. Please, please, stop playing these stupid tricks. Oh great, here we go again. What is going on? I swear I didn't let go. Oh, young traveler.
I'm him Ling.
The river spirit. Did you just drop this rusty old iron axe? Or this spiritual energy axe? Or perhaps this divine, legendary axe? You're out of your mind. Wait. He just walked away like that? Interesting. He faced Ling without even batting an eye.
Confronted with divine energy, he couldn't care less.
Not only did he refuse to take it,
He didn't even spare it a second glance.
I doubt even we immortals could show such restraint. Why is this kid running back? Who knows? Wait, I remember now. I think I actually did drop an axe.
So, which one did you drop? I dropped the ancient, legendary Pengu axe.
Say what? What are you just standing there for?
Hurry up and fish it out for me.
I do not have any Pengu axe here.
Yes, you do. You just want to keep it for yourself, don't you?
I don't! Yes, you do. No, I don't. You definitely do. How dare you, Ling? You're trying to pocket my Pengu axe, are you? I told you, I don't have it! Oh, so now you want to silence me to cover your tracks.
I'm going to wreck you.
Oh yeah? Bring it on. Yeah, come on, wreck me then.
Don't run away. Come out and fight me one-on-one.
Don't even call yourself Ling anymore.
You might as well call yourself a cowardly turtle. He's doing this completely on purpose. We absolutely cannot keep this kid around. Nobody stop me. I'm going to tear him to pieces.
Go ahead.
Wait, what?
Go ahead and destroy him. We won't stop you. I'm really gonna go. Go right ahead.
I promise you won't be punished. Besides, this kid clearly knew this was a test. He did it on purpose. Su Xian's talent is undeniably incredible. Setting aside his character, he is honestly the most promising cultivation prospect I have ever seen. But if he stays, our Wendo sect is going to be turned absolutely upside down.
夏莎莎，觉得往后保恨吧。
You make the decision.
It's Master. Cut the act. Get up already. If you don't want to die, get the hell up. Where is this? Why am I even here? Are you addicted to acting or what?
Su Xin, I know you did that on purpose.
I'm not going to beat around the bush with you. Truth is, you've caused a massive disaster. You broke the mind inquiry trial.
You only have two choices ahead of you. First, put away your little tricks and obediently stay here to cultivate under me. I won't treat you poorly. Second, I will lock you inside the mind inquiry forest forever until you grow old and die. Wait, you've got to be kidding me, right?
Did I want to break it?
It's because your illusion array was way too cheap, okay? It was full of holes. And somehow that's my fault? Unbelievable, now it's my fault? Well, that's your problem, not mine. All you need to do is give me your answer. Are you choosing option 1 or option 2? Fine. Cultivation it is. We'll call it even. I'll do whatever you want, okay? What did I ever do to deserve this? Who was that kid just now? Even the princess came to receive him in person. He's got some serious clout.
嘘嘘呀，
The one who awakened the sword spirit root. Well, he certainly looks like a tool, but he's got personality. Oh, someone's coming. Wait, he is Su Xian. I thought he got eliminated. What took him so long?
Oh, look, it's actually Brother Zine.
Hey, fatty, you passed too? Pure luck, pure luck. There were over 1,000 people at first, but now there are less than 150 of us left. And they only recruit once a year. They accept so few each time. At this rate, Wenda's sword sect will go under sooner or later. Actually, this is already a lot. There's almost 100 of us left. Wait, isn't there still another stage? Something about asking the sword? Right. But don't worry, it's just a formality. I heard this third stage is... The immortals are so beautiful. I want to become an immortal like that in the future too. The third stage is the sword trial. I will be the one leading you there. Follow me. I'd better keep a close eye on this kid, or he'll pull another one of his crazy stunts. So, this is the Bridge of Longevity. Whoa! It's way more majestic than I imagined. The towering Bridge of Longevity. Just walk this heavenly path safely. Once we cross, our future is set. Once you cross this bridge and reach the other side, you will be the disciples of our Wendao Sect. My fellow Taoists, what are you waiting for? Tread the immortal bridge, reach the other side, and seek the Tao for all creation. Charge! Brother Shina, let's go too. Let's do this. We meet again. We were never even apart. True. Haha. Hey, Sister Lane. Ha, fatty.
You made it through too?
Pure luck. Pure luck. Hey, Xu Xian.
Want to walk together? Up to you. This really is just going through the motions.
Not a single thing is happening.
You don't know?
Don't know what?
Why the sword trial? What is the sword trial?
What is the sword trial? No idea.
This bridge is called the Bridge of Longevity, and this canyon is called One Sword Gorge. Do you know why this bridge is called the Bridge of Longevity?
No idea. Once you cross this bridge and set foot on Sword Inquiry Peak, you'll begin your cultivation and knock on the gates of immortality on the 3,000 paths of the Great Tao.
What we seek is always longevity.
Superstitious. But do you know why this canyon is called One Sword Gorge? One Sword Gorge was not created by nature. It was cleaved out by someone with a single strike of a sword. Think 1,000 years ago. Demons and monsters roamed the land, and ferocious beasts ran wild.
There lived a sword, immortal, in the mortal realm.
He entered the world alone, with nothing but his sword, slaying demons and exorcising evil. He fought until no one in this world dared to claim supremacy. The world revered him as the Sword Ancestor,
The founding patriarch of the Wendo sect. After the Sword Ancestor drove out the evil spirits, splitting mountains and parting seas, the sword descended from the sect's gate. We recruited countless disciples to suppress the evils of this realm. In front of the mountain gates, a single sword strike was unleashed, leaving behind what is now known as One Sword Gorge. With the three immortal swords, the Demon Slasher, Fiend Suppressor, and Evil Slayer, as the core, the grand sect guarding array was cast within the canyon. Standing before it is like facing a bottomless abyss. Neither demons nor monsters dare to make a move. One wrong step, and the swords will strike, bringing certain death. So, what is the Sword Inquiry? It is to ask those three swords if you are worthy of entering the Wendao sect. Walk through and earn the recognition of the three swords, and you will be able to retain a strand of sword intent in your Dantine. From then on, you won't need to cross this bridge to enter or exit the sect's barrier. But why is it called the Sword Inquiry? To prevent vile demons and monstrous evils from using deceit to mask their aura and sneak into our sect. That is the origin of the third trial, the Sword Inquiry. Oh, I see. I get it now. They're worried some nasty, unclean thing might have slipped in among us. Exactly. Hey, Brother Stian, you don't think some dirty creature actually snuck in among us, do you? Maybe some suicidal ones tried it in the past. But now? Definitely not. This is just a mere formality. What are you even thinking? There's no way it could be that coincidental. True. Wait. There's no way it's actually that coincidental, right? Hey, why did we stop walking? Brothers, yeah? What are you mumbling about? He's... 继续啊，我都会做。Get ready to run. Run? Run where? Shh. Keep your voice down and back away slowly. Look, quick. What's happening to that guy? What on earth is that? A monster. A monster. Oh no. Vile beast. Do you plead guilty? What a magnificent demon-laying sword. What a formidable sword array. It seems I truly underestimated your Wendo sect. Since it's come to this, I'll drag someone down to hell with me. A sword spirit root! You'll do nicely. Ha 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 ha.
Haha. Get out of the way! Kid, if you want to blame someone, blame yourself for coming to Windau to die. Stored spiritual root. You're the one, kid. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for coming to Windau to die. Hahaha. Yeah, it feels like it. Xiuxie, are you okay? I'm fine. What could possibly happen to me? You scared the life out of me. I thought you... Look at you, being such a wimp. This is nothing, just a minor scene. Let the sword trial continue. I really misjudged him. Who would have thought he'd let his friend escape first when danger struck? Not bad. Not bad at all. This old geezer is so calm. Looks like he knew this would happen all along. Scared the crap out of me. This immortal cultivation path is so wretched. Not even a dog would want it. That kid looks so honest and genuine. Who could have guessed he was actually a demon in disguise? Even the sect master didn't notice. The true form behind this must be something formidable. He cares. He looked a bit like that golden-haired beast from the North Sea. No way, right? The North Sea demon pig and Fanzhou mind their own business. Why care so much? Even if its true body comes, we'll just slay it. Let alone a mere spiritual clone like this.
Congratulations on crossing the Chamshing Bridge.
From this day forth, you are all disciples of the Windon Sect. As for the sect rules, once you've chosen your masters, someone from each peak and hall will guide you.
I won't waste your time.
Follow me to complete the final step. A monument behind me is called the Sword Tablet. It was left behind by the founding sword ancestor of our Windau sect. Our ancestor decreed that everyone entering the sect must pay their respects to this tablet. If there are no questions, step forward one by one and touch the stone tablet. Once you receive the sword aura, you can head over to the plaza and choose the peak you wish to join. I have a question. Speak. May I ask, is the chess game in front of the sword tablet the actual endgame left by the sword ancestor? Indeed. Legend has it that whoever solves the endgame will inherit the ultimate fortune. May I ask, is this actually true? It's absolutely true. But in that case, can I give it a shot? Be my guest. Thank you. Can it really be solved? Don't rush me. Let me take another look. Haha, it's great to be young, so bold and fearless. It's no surprise they don't know their limits. Every year, there are always a few arrogant ones who think they can crack this puzzle. Once they see the truth, they'll learn their place. What on earth was the founder thinking back then? By leaving this game behind, is there really a way to solve it? Oh, please. Even if Qisheng crawled out of his grave, he wouldn't be able to solve it. I think it's just meant to crush the younger generation's confidence. Fatty, what's written on here? You don't know? I can't read. Oh my god, I can't believe Brother Zine is illiterate. I can't read either. You're mixing with me, kid. What are you two whispering about? Oh my god, you guys actually can't read. Make a risky move. Take a wild gamble. Destroy and rebuild. The husk reborn anew. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Brother Zen, it matches exactly 16 characters. Make a risky move. Take a wild gamble. Destroy and rebuild. Reborn anew. That's how a real man should be. Do you guys even know what this means? No? Whatever. Forget it. Let's touch the stone tablet first. There's definitely something different inside my body. Isn't this way more magical than science? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
Do you two even understand it? You're just standing there nodding along.
Excuse me for asking, but
Does the player cracking the game play black or white?
What on earth is going on here?
Sujin, there's no need to look anymore.
Why's that? Because this isn't an endgame at all.
It's a dead end. Black is already lost. An endgame can always be solved.
But a dead end has no solution. The comma. Otherwise, this board wouldn't have sat here for nearly 10,000 years.
With absolutely no one able to crack it. So, stop wasting your breath.
Let's go. I mean, we were doomed from the start. No wonder I couldn't solve it after staring at it for so long. I give up. Come on, let's get out of here.
If this chessboard is here, there must be an answer.
The pieces are in the game,
But I'm standing on the outside.
a dead end, a desperate situation. To break it, one must take a wild, risky leap. It's trying to tell us not to play by the rules. Rosbie, let's go.
许信呀，我儿又做你要佛了。
Take a desperate risk. Strike from an unexpected angle. Only through destruction can there be creation. Shatter the old and be reborn. If you don't destroy, you cannot build. Out of destruction comes creation, just like a phoenix's nirvana, rising from the ashes. What are you mumbling about?
许谢谢，懂事哥。
What's wrong with you? Are you losing your mind? They think, I found the way to break this game. It's over. Brosjian has officially lost his mind. There is only one truth. If you won't let me win, I'll just smash you to pieces.
I knew Bro San was bold.
But I didn't think he was this ruthless. He actually dared to smash the Sword Ancestor's relic in broad daylight. Wait, did I guess wrong? Was this not a brain teaser?
Well,
Would you believe me if I said I was just possessed by an evil spirit?
this kid just loves causing trouble, doesn't he? It never ends.
Even if he has the sword spiritual root,
He's going to have to suffer a bit for this.
do you want to die standing up or lying down? Cut your pick.
I just wanted to cultivate... Wait, look.
What is that? Over by the sword monument. Why is the sword monument glowing? This aura. Is the sword monument actually waking up? Could this be? What on earth is that? Such an overbearing sword intent. It seems to be coming from the direction of the Tao-seeking square. Could the sword monument really have been cracked? An entire area for 10 miles around has been turned into a forbidden zone. My brother Stan really has the makings of a great emperor. That is the direction of the ancestral grounds. Could those old ancestors have finally ended their seclusion? I doubt anyone can comprehend it so easily. This is truly terrifying. What on earth is going on? Has the Beast Emperor of the Great Wilderness launched an attack? No! It is a newcomer. They cracked the end game of the sword monument. With a sword spiritual root, he solved the endgame and is now gaining enlightenment from the monument. What an impressive young man. Indeed, heroes emerge from the youth. To achieve this at such a young age. Brilliant. This kid has a touch of my talent. So, is he the one Master has been searching for? I wonder what Master left behind in this sword monument. And how long can this child sustain his enlightenment?
相用估计是替人霸夺。
Sixth senior brother and seventh senior sister. Even eighth senior brother and our youngest, Yao Shi, are here. So all of my senior brothers are here. How could I? We know this child's origins? Are you aware of his background? My disciple Li Qingzhan brought him back from his travels. He said the boy is from Hudao village in the northern mountains. With a name like that, the villagers must be very kind and honest. Looking at his thick eyebrows and big eyes,
He has a very friendly face. At first glance, he looks like a simple, honest soul, just like me. Indeed, one's face reflects their heart. With features like his, he couldn't possibly be a bad person. Since he managed to reach the sword monument, he must have already passed the 3 questions of the heart. His inner nature must be exceptional. By the way, what is his name?
His surname is Shu, and his given name is Xian.
All right, Yashi. Since you are here, I will leave this place to you. Shi Xian's enlightenment at the sword monument could take anywhere from a few days to as long as several years. Until he wakes, you must not let anyone approach or disturb him. Understood. And once he wakes, you shall accept him as a disciple on behalf of our master. From now on, you'll be the one to guide him. Understood? Every time he makes an appearance, it's either pitch black clouds or howling, blood-curdling winds. Anyone who didn't know better would think our Wendos sect was some demon clan. I'm genuinely speechless. I can't believe he cleared the puzzle by literally smashing it. I mean, who could have possibly seen that coming? I'm afraid our Wendos sect won't know peace ever again. Level 11. Once I train you to be a master, I can finally slack off. Honestly, that doesn't sound half bad. At first, I thought he had caused a catastrophic disaster. Who would have thought he'd actually solved the legendary endgame? His sudden epiphany at the sword monument actually shocked 5 of our granduncles in the mountains. A 1 in a million sword spiritual root. And now, he's even gained an epiphany from the sword monument. Being his master is completely out of my league now. Junior brother Q-san, you've truly done a massive service for our sect this time. You've just added another brilliant achievement to your record in the Celestial Pavilion. Congratulations! Truly, congratulations! Hey, where are you going? Aren't you going to choose a disciple? All right, leave him alone. He's probably feeling extremely frustrated right now. What is there to be frustrated about? Besides, a kid like that is probably way too much for Kingshin to handle anyway. All right. Let's focus on our actual business first. It's getting late. Quiet down, everyone. Quiet down. First, let me congratulate all of you on becoming members of our Wenda sect. The elders from all 7 peaks and 13 halls are gathered here today. The choice is entirely in your hands. You may choose any peak and any hall to join. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We only walked together for half a day,
Acting like brothers just a second ago.
but in the blink of an eye, everything has changed. I thought we were standing on the exact same starting line, but while I took a quick nap, you surged so far ahead of me. You're completely out of my league now, Brother San. Great, not another mystical sanctuary. Is this a pocket dimension, or is it just another illusion? What is written here? The right Jade capital, in heaven, with 12 towers in 5 cities. A madman holds my ridge. Let the masses suffer no more. He told me. He is called the White Jade Spirit of Heaven. I only need to recast the 12 sword dragons, and it can become the supreme divine weapon, or even the supreme divine awareness. As expected of a cultivation world, truly a divine artifact, the White Jade Spirit of Heaven can be a weapon or a secret technique. I'm totally down for cultivating immortality. But suffering? No way. This book will definitely save me from a lot of hardships. I have heard your call. From this day forth, you are my new master. From this day forth, you are my new master. I am the little book spirit within the sword monument. You're called Shu. Shu, that sounds like a highly educated name. I'm Shu Jian. You can call me Brother Xian. Yes, Master. Master, you need to recast the 12 towers, right? Yeah, the book already told me everything just now. And it even taught me how to read. So tell me, how am I supposed to build these towers? Build them slowly. How slowly? Just like cultivation. Just as the ocean welcomes all rivers. Step by step, we cover 1,000 miles. Will that be really hard? I don't know. I've never experienced hardship. It's been 3 years. Could something have gone wrong with him? What are you thinking? It's only been 3 years. Who knows how long his enlightenment will take? The longer, the better. Who knows? Maybe it'll take 100 years. When the time comes, we might get our own tablet immortal to crush all 3 major sects. He's still not awake. He's not dead, is he? That's not funny. You should drink less. When have you ever heard of an immortal drinking themselves to death?
Immortal my foot!
All right, Master has to go get busy. You keep a good watch on your little martial uncle. Among the peers, Ling Qingqingin is leading the pack.
She was the first to successfully build her foundation and enter the sword tomb to find her natal sword. She's a true genius. On the other hand, Zhang Yang has mediocre talent and spends all doing nothing but cultivating and pumping iron. In the end, he had the nerve to sneak into Wendao Square to see if Xu Sang was dead or alive, only to get caught. He was punished to forge 1,000 pounds of fine iron before he was allowed to eat. Talk about miserable.
Huh? Am I hallucinating?
He's awake. He's awake.
What the hell? Why is there so much dust?
Holy crap! Did the Wendao Sect go bankrupt?
What are you doing? Stop. Don't touch me. That tickles. Wait, man, are you crazy?
How did this happen? My physical body has grown a whole size bigger, but there's absolutely no spiritual energy in my Dantian. How are you not even at the body refining stage?
That can't be. I was only in there for a few days.
Wait, did the Wendao Sect actually get wiped out? No way. How are you feeling?
I actually feel great. No pain. Nothing feels off.
Well, my clothes feel a little tight, and I'm kind of itchy all over. It's probably because your clothes got too small. Oh my god. What's going on with my body?
My youth. It's just gone like that.
4 years of enlightenment. And except for my body growing, my cultivation didn't change at all. This kid really is full of surprises. Well, look at you. Actually looking half decent now. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing much. Just saying you finally look like a real person. Whatever. Nice compliment. Don't do it again. Whoa. Master, I brought him to you. And who is this?
续选现20世纪
You're Sujin. Well, I must say, I see you in a whole new light. I didn't expect you to turn out so handsome. That bad? Not bad at all.
Why do I feel like I'm being made fun of?
Follow me. Do you know, for us cultivators, how many realms of cultivation there are? For mortals seeking immortality, there are 9 realms in total. Body refining, chi refining, foundation establishment, and golden core. That's in soul, soul formation, body integration, great completion and tribulation, transcendence. And above that are the immortals. Am I right? Then, do you know at which realm one can be called an immortal in Fansho? No idea. In Fanzhou, regardless of the 3 major religions, thousands of sects, or tens of thousands of clans, anyone who reaches the 8th realm of great completion can call themselves an immortal. And those at the 9th realm of tribulation, transcendence, can become ancestors. Every single one of them is a formidable old monster, dominating their own region. And I happen to be a cultivator at the 9th realm. Tribulation, transcendence. Holy crap, that's insane. This is the Sword Pavilion, the most sacred place in our Wendao sect. This is where the sect's most critical decisions have been made, dating back tens of thousands of years. Every major decision was finalized right here. If you want a seat in this room, the bare minimum requirement is reaching the 8th stage of the Mahayana realm. All other disciples are strictly forbidden from entering, no matter what. Well, then I should probably leave. But wait, there is one other way. You don't need to be in the 8th stage, and you can still sit here.
Are you interested?
You know what? Maybe I should just leave after all.
Don't you want to know?
Not really. Are you sure you don't want to know? Really, I don't. Are you absolutely sure you don't want to know? I'm positive. No. You want to know? I literally said I don't. You're lying. You talk about being cut from the exact same cloth. The moment you open your mouth, everyone knows who your master is. Okay, fine. I'm interested. Go ahead and tell me. See, I told you wanted to know. Please. That chair belonged to the founder of our Tao-seeking sected, the Sword Ancestor himself, and that ancient sword represents his presence. The row I'm sitting in is for the Sword Ancestor's 10 direct disciples. I'm the 10th, the youngest, so I sit on the far right. In our Tao-seeking sect, there's an unwritten rule. Any direct disciple of the Sword Ancestor has the right to directly enter the Sword Pavilion and become an elder. So, you get it now? Not really.
That's fine. You'll understand in a moment.
The will of the sword pavilion.
In this?
All pavilion elders, please assemble quickly.
Wait, is that the sect leader's voice?
An emergency at the sword pavilion?
Don't tell me those demons from the wildlands are attacking. Shut your mouth, senior brother. Don't jinx us.
Where exactly is the sword pavilion?
Only those in the Mahayana realm are qualified to cross that threshold.
Don't even dream about it.
With your talent, you should thank your lucky stars if you can even reach the core formation stage.
Senior brother, I'll work hard.
And hard work actually worked. What would be the point of geniuses?
But hey, look on the bright side. You might have average talent,
But at least your looks are also pretty average.
My deepest thanks, sect leader.
Who is this kid?
Why is he here? Actually, he looks quite sharp. He looks exactly like I did when I was young.
You're literally thousands of years old. Have you no shame?
Everyone's here. Then let's begin.
Introduce yourself to everyone.
My name is Shuzan.
Greetings, esteemed seniors.
续下，做椅子就下。
So he's the sword spirit root boy? When did that kid wake up?
No wonder he looks familiar.
Wait, wasn't he in a deep trance for 4 years? Why does he look completely unchanged?
Susin, step forward.
Years ago, when the sword ancestor erected the sword tablet and left behind that unfinished chess game, he said any descendant could claim the fortune within. And now, Xu Sen has solved that endgame.
However, our master is currently away from the sect.
That is why I have gathered you all here today.
I want you all to bear witness.
Let me ask you, are you willing to enter the sword ancestors' lineage?
Yes, I am.
Don't you want to think about it? No need. If heaven offers, and I don't take it, I'll only invite disaster.
I'm completely willing. All right then. Since Master is not here,
Kefto 3 times to his personal sword, and the apprenticeship is complete.
Master, please accept your disciples 3 kowtoes. Under our master's lineage, you are ranked 11th.
Now, everyone, begin. We pay our respects to the little martial uncle.
Uncle? A bunch of 8th realm great Saint grandmasters are calling me.
This feels amazing. What are you staring for? Tell them to stand up. Ah, right.
You may rise, my beloved subjects. How embarrassing. Wait, is that it? It's over? What else did you expect?
Did you seriously expect to be draped in imperial robes?
Senior sister?
I just wanted to ask, doesn't our master have an initiation gift for me?
If you want an initiation gift, go ask Master himself. Fine. If nobody's giving me anything, don't blame me when I embarrass Master in the future.
Do you honestly think that just because you're Master's disciple, you can easily get what others can only dream of? Well, isn't that how it works?
Little 11th, remember this.
The Inmada sect. It doesn't matter whose disciple you are. Whether you're the disciple of the sword ancestor, or mine, or even just a common deacon's.
If you want cultivation techniques, go choose them at the Dao Pavilion yourself. If you want weapons, go get them from the sword tomb yourself. If you can get them, it's because of your own talent.
No one will be jealous.
If you fail, it's on you.
And you'll have no one else to blame.
I can't control what others do.
People are naturally selfish. If they want to baby their own disciples, that's their business.
But I'm different.
And so are you.
You and I are disciples of the sword ancestor, so we have to do things by the book. Do you understand?
Be strict with yourself.
And lenient with others.
Dummy,
I didn't expect you to be so scholarly. Now, let me tell you about the sect and Master. By the way, when are we going to eat? There is no welcoming feast.
But we should at least have a simple home-cooked meal, right?
I don't eat.
But I have to.
If you suffer through training now, you won't have to suffer from hunger later.
With your talent, reaching foundation establishment within 1 year shouldn't be too hard, right?
Fine. Anyway, are you coming or not? If not, I'm leaving first.
No rush. Let's wait a little longer.
What for? You'll find out in a bit.
Here they come. Sect Master, you called for me? Wow, she's so cold. Definitely someone you don't want to mess with. Let me introduce you. This is Wen Xingxia, a deacon of the Hall of Upright Swords, a 7th stage body integration realm sword cultivator. And this is Xu San, who is also your junior grandmaster. He just joined the sect and knows nothing, so show him around and help him get settled, okay? Little 11, don't forget our promise. If you don't reach foundation establishment within 1 year, senior sister will definitely punish you.
Junior Grandmaster, let's go. Grand Disciple, where are we going?
Are you standing steady?
Of course I am.
Grand Disciple, protect me. Junior Grandmaster, we've arrived.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Pardon me.
Where is this? GMP.
Then take me to... Get food. Okay. This way, right?
Hurry, hurry.
Oh my, what a rare guest.
Senior Sister Wen, I can't believe you've graced my humble little shop with your presence today. I knew something good was going to happen today. My eyelid has been twitching all morning. So, is it on the house?
What would you two like to eat? We are just a small business after all.
Pay up front. Absolutely no tabs.
1 bowl of spirit porridge, please.
Coming right up. 1 bowl of spirit porridge. Oh, by the way, that jade plaque you just used is called a Dao Jade.
The Dao Jade is the official 499 card of the Wendao Sect.
Everyone has points on it, which are basically money here.
Whether you're buying spirit plants, pills, talismans, cultivation techniques, or weapons, you need those points.
You can also use them to buy food.
Right. Eating is the best. Food is the fuel of life. Skip just 1 meal and you'll feel weak to your bones. Lucky for you, kid. I've got an amazing constitution. I've been starving for 4 whole years, and I haven't lost a single pound. Here is your Dao Jade, Marshal Uncle. Please enjoy your meal. Let me know if you need anything else. Aren't you going to eat? No? Well, then I won't stand on ceremony. I've got to say, the food at the Wendao Sect really is on another level. Just 1 tiny bowl, and I'm already stuffed. Back home, I could easily scarf down 10 bowls this size all by myself. The ingredients used in spirit food are all nurtured with spiritual water. They are packed with the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. If a mortal eats it, it strengthens their body. When a cultivator eats it, it restores their depleted energy and cultivation. That's why it keeps you full for much longer.
No wonder. Oh, by the way,
You mentioned that jade thing is called a Dao Jade.
Where's mine? Well, it's getting late today. I'll take you to get one tomorrow. So, how do I earn those points you mentioned? You can complete Sect missions, trade with others, or work for the Sect to earn a wage. As a deacon of the War Hall, I get a fixed monthly point allowance.
Other jobbings include sweeping floors or weeding gardens.
Wait, isn't that just working a regular job?
You could say that.
Working a day job? No way in hell. I'm a cultivator now. Why the hell would I work? Noun Sect consists of the Western Peak's 13 halls and the 7 peaks. Wenjian Peak, Tangjian Peak, Jian Peak, Tianjian Peak, Loyan Peak, Juzian Peak, and the Ancestral Peak. Each of the 13 halls on the Western Peak has its own branches and businesses. Each handles its own specific duties. The War Hall handles external affairs, protecting the mortal realm, while the Mission Hall issues tasks. The Shadow Hall gathers intelligence. The Law Enforcement Hall maintains order. The Merchant Hall handles all commercial operations. The Spirit Food Mansion is just one of them. No Wendao Sect rules over 5,000 miles of territory. They do not bow to imperial power. They do not serve the 3 great religions. If any external enemies dare to invade, the War Hall will march out to crush them. The 3 great sects rule the world through faith, forcing every sect, recluse, and dynasty to submit to them.
Except for our Wendao sect.
No one dares to take a single step forward. Now that is a badass sect. I'm saying too much. Our little Grand Master might not remember it all. If you're interested, you can go flip through the books in the library pavilion. Ever since I gained enlightenment from the sword steel, my memory has been shockingly good. I actually remembered every single word spoken today, down to the last letter. If only I had this memory earlier.
In my past life, I wouldn't have ended up collapsing on the factory assembly line.
This is our sect's spirit sash.
It contains a spatial storage of 3 square feet.
Inside are the standard items given to every new disciple. Take a look. Thank you, Sect Master. He asked me to take care of you. Until you reach the Foundation establishment stage, you'll be staying with me in this courtyard. Is the inner room of the West Wing okay with you?
That works. Great. By the way, a bowl of spirit porridge costs over 10 points.
Oh, and remember to pay me back. What kind of Grandmaster am I? Getting worked up over a single bowl of porridge. First day here, I got absolutely nothing and ended up over 10 points in debt. It's been 4 years. My little brother is probably old enough to chase pigs up the mountain by now. The village chief was already so old? I wonder if he can hold on until I go back to take over his position. My big sister should be getting married by now. Are my parents doing okay? I guess I'm homesick. Oh, forget it. No more distractions. Once I attain the Tao, even our village chickens and dogs will ascend to heaven with me. And this starter pack is so pathetic.
Holy crap! I'm officially cheating!
It's not a cheat. It's vision sharing.
Shashel, where are you?
Please look down, Master. You're like a ghost. Where did you run off to during the day?
I've been calling you all day. I thought you died. I just woke up from inside the sword steel.
I haven't fully adapted to the laws and constraints of this world yet, so I had to sleep for a bit. Just woke up. Wait, don't tell me you aren't from this world either.
Heavenly secrets must not be revealed.
No, that's impossible. Could it be that the sword ancestor wasn't from this world either? Just like me. Wait, who is the sword ancestor?
Tai Bai.
And who on earth is Li Tai Bai?
Li Tai Bai is the founder of the Wendao Sect. He is known as the sword ancestor.
So he was the one who left you inside that stone tablet in the plaza? In that case,
Maybe he just picked me up somewhere. But that unfinished chess game, I think I'm the one who left it there. But never mind, that's not important. Tell me, what does this vision sharing actually mean? It is a great divine ability. The eye of insight. It allows you to see through all things in existence with a single glance, perceive absolutely everything. It can predict the future and peer into the past. Of course, your body is too weak right now, so you can only read inanimate objects, not living things. Once you achieve mastery, though, you'll be able to kill someone with a single glare. Pretty badass, right? Absolutely mind-blowing. Knowing everything, predicting the future, and uncovering the past. You can even spot your opponent's weaknesses mid-battle. Now that is the ultimate cheat code for a one-on-one. You think that's impressive? Once the heavenly white jade capital is built, and all 12 towers are unlocked, even gods won't stand a chance. Do you have any other abilities? Just tell me everything. No one else can see me, and only you can. Is that really all I get? Climbing mountains, practicing horse stance, and medicinal baths for body tempering. This isn't cultivation at all. This is suicide. I seriously don't want to become an immortal.
Renzi Hall is one of the 13 halls of the Wendao Sect.
It's in charge of registering and keeping records of all personnel. Your family in the mortal world will also receive annual care packages from Renzi Hall, ensuring they never have to worry about food or clothing. This allows our disciples to cultivate with peace of mind. But if you happen to die in service of the sect will take full responsibility for supporting your relatives for life, up to 3 generations. Please provide as much detail as possible when you fill out your information in a moment, just in case we can't locate your family later. Well, you're here quite early, young man. I have only just opened up. What can I do for you? Registration, please. I'm here to register, but it's not even time for the once in 5 years disciple recruitment ceremony yet. What is your name?
谢谢。
Greetings, little grand uncle master. May I ask where you have come from, little grand uncle? I'll register you now. Let's see. Hudao Village. There's one thing I should probably mention to you. I am the village chief of Hudao Village. And as for me, I love my people, like my own children. Do you have any idea? The hundreds of folks in that village. They're all like family to me. Our young grandmaster is truly compassionate and kind-hearted. Yeah, I get it. Thanks for the help, old-timer. Wait, why are my points at 0? There's some kind of mistake? There's no mistake. Don't the disciples of Zhongjian Hall get a monthly stipend of 1,000 points? Well, that won't be paid out until next month. There won't be any next month either. Old man, are you pocketing my cut? You're my grandmaster. I wouldn't dare. You might not know this, but in the Wendao sect, first-generation disciples don't get any basic point stipends. Who on earth made that rule? Your master, the venerable founder Jian. Can you believe how ridiculous this is? A grandmaster of my stature doesn't even get paid. First-generation disciples get no stipend. Did Founder Jian honestly think his disciples don't need to eat? What? Is a grandmaster not even human? Does a grandmaster not need to eat? Wait, you're not trying to back out of paying me back, are you? Hey, I'm a man of my word. Do you even know where I'm from? Hudao Village. Everyone in Hudao Village knows that I, Shi Xiong, am the most trustworthy person around. Here's what I'm thinking. How about you lend me a bit more to make it a round number? It'll be much easier to keep track of that way. I've got to eat, right? Senior sister handed me over to you, so you can't just abandon me. Don't worry, once your grandmaster makes it big, I'll definitely pay you back with interest. You're a real pal. Just remember to pay me back, young grandmaster. Now go back and focus on your cultivation. I have to get busy. All right, off you go. Hey, you there, chubby. Bring me a bowl of spiritual porridge. Who are you calling chubby? Where are your manners? Call me uncle. Kid, do you have any idea? I'm from the same generation as junior sister Wen. Why do you talk so much? Just bring me the food already. I'm busy here. Shoo. Holy crap! You're the young grandmaster? I must be completely blind for not recognizing you. No wonder my left eyelid has been twitching all morning. It turns out an honored guest was arriving. It's a true honor. Well, since you're so honored, I'll give you a chance to show your loyalty. Please give your command, Grandmaster. This meal is on you. Grandmaster, a bowl of spiritual porridge, right? That'll be 10 points. Give me a second. He really is fat and incredibly cheap, too. As heaven moves with vigor, a true man must never stop striving. Time to grind. Hey, did you know? Our young Grandmaster absolutely loves spiritual porridge. Really? Would I ever lie to you? My buddy is from Sword Peak. Everyone there knows he downs 2 bowls a day. Do they really think I love porridge? It's literally the only thing I can afford. A 10-point bowl of porridge and you raised it to 15? I'm the one who made this stuff trend. We split the profits, 30-70. Grandmaster, the best I can do is keep supplying it to you at the original price. Fine. That'll teach you to show off, you little punk.
How is Xu Xian doing?
He's hands down the most hardworking disciple I've ever seen. All he does is eat and cultivate all day. I can't believe he's so driven. I guess I misjudged him. He cultivates all day and doesn't do any work. Where does he get the points for food? He borrowed them from me. You can't keep lending him points. Unbelievable. Why didn't I think of borrowing money back then? Hey, Grand Disciple, I've raised the return on investment to 20%. So, how about lending me just a little bit more?
Not happening.
But I can find you a job.
Sweeping floors or weeding the herb gardens.
So right there. Working? No way in hell I'm working. Not in this lifetime. I don't get some points soon. I'm literally going to starve to death. Am I really going to have to get a job? It's only been 4 years and you already don't recognize your old friend? What are you staring at me for? Eat! Rumor has it there's a young grandmaster who is absolutely obsessed with porridge. Seeing today? I finally believe it. Just empty rumors, not worth mentioning. Like I'd ever tell you I only drink porridge because I'm dead broke. Thanks for the porridge anyway. It's been 4 years. I didn't expect you to have reached Foundation establishment already. How have you guys been all these years? We're doing great. Saiyang is doing really well over at the Sword Forging Peak too. Oh, right. When you woke up, I happened to be at the Sword Tomb and acquired this blade. Once I heard about what you achieved, I finally had the courage to come see you. Look, this is the King Chua sword I got. It really is a fine blade. My eyes didn't deceive me. By the way, this should be at least a low-grade celestial tier weapon, right? I remember you have the weapon spiritual root. This sword is named King Shang. It suits you perfectly. It has already bound itself to you. Of course I recognize it. Don't forget, I'm the disciple of the Sword Ancestor. Then should I be calling you Young Grandmaster as well? No need for that. We're buddies, aren't we? But man, you won't believe it. That stingy boss actually refused to give me my share of the profits, so I reported him right then and there. Haha. It's getting late. I should head back. All right. Wait. Why are you giving me your gear? Make sure you eat well. Tofe, I'm off. I'll come see you again soon. Don't forget to collect your packages once you reach Foundation establishment. Who knew she was actually a wealthy little lady? I'll definitely remember this favor. She really spoils me. I must finish my body tempering before I spend all these points. Young Grandmaster, have you thought about the job to weed the spirit herb garden? No way. Do you even have enough points left to eat? Hey, your Grandmaster has plenty of friends if nothing else. As if I'd ever starve. What a joke. Oh, finally! 3 months and I've finally achieved great completion in body tempering. No more suffering through the agony of body refining. Next step is heading to the Dao Pavilion to choose a cultivation technique, right? Look, quick! That's the young Grandmaster. What is he doing here? I heard the young Grandmaster reached chi refining in just 3 months. As expected of the young Grandmaster, he actually comprehended the sword monument for 4 years. He must have received a massive stroke of fortune. Disciple greets the young Grandmaster. Are you here to enter the pavilion, sir? Just register your name. Young Grandmaster. The Dao Pavilion has 6 floors in total. You can use this pavilion seal to stay inside for 6 hours. Once your time is up, the laws within the pavilion will force you out. During this time, you can choose 1 cultivation manual to copy. Thanks for your hard work. Keep it up. I got high hopes for you. Got it? This is the immortal restriction left behind by the Sword Ancestor in the Dao Pavilion. Anyone who enters will have their spiritual sense sealed. You can only see the names of the manuals, but cannot open them. The moment you touch one, your choice is locked in. This is what we call fate. Well then, don't blame me for what happens next. I choose you. Green Lotus Sword Song, the only immortal grade sword technique in the entire pavilion. Once you master the Green Lotus Sword Song, a single strike summons a lotus, and that single lotus manifests 10,000 swords. Time to go. Grandmaster, you're done already? Don't you want to browse some more? No need. Wow. The young Grandmaster really is on another level, choosing such a powerhouse technique right off the bat. This kind of technique can ruin you if you mess up. Can he really handle it? Greetings, Peak Master Lee. Which technique did Ji-Sound choose?
The Green Lotus Sword Song.
That kid really hasn't changed a bit. Haha. What am I even worrying about? Even if he's a genius, there's no way he can master the Green Lotus Sword Song during the chi refining stage. It's just too damn hard. Absolutely nothing to show for it. Body tempering is too brutal. Chi refining is too hard. Cultivating is so freaking frustrating. I don't believe this crap. I beat Dark Souls the moment I picked it up. There's no way I can't master a tiny technique like the Green Lotus Sword Song. Years pass in the mountains. In the blink of an eye, months of seasons pass. The mountain's peach blossoms have fallen, and the branches are now heavy with fruit. Yet, Fi Shen remains stuck in the exact same spot, without an inch of progress to show for it. Forgetting to eat and sleep, he is obsessively grinding the Green Lotus Sword Song. His sheer determination is terrifying.
Brother Xian, don't be too impatient.
Yeah, I know. I've got this. I have to go out with the senior brothers for a few months. Hate these contribution points. Try not to starve to death while I'm gone. Why does this suddenly feel like I'm a kept man? But honestly, it's not a bad feeling. If I don't master this soon, I'll literally have to get a regular job to pay off my debts. Master, you have to believe in yourself. If you persist, the clouds will part and you'll eventually see the light. It's been almost 3 months. How much more persistent can I get? Cultivation was never meant to be mastered overnight. Already moving much faster than most. But can they really compare to me? I'm a genius after all, so narcissistic. What are you doing here? Just checking it on you, old man. If you're so bored, go find me a grand disciple. It's not like I haven't tried. Your master keeps snatching them away from me. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, how has your youngest martial uncle been lately? Are you asking me? Didn't you have that girl keep an eye on him for you? Answer me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You're the one who refused to train him back then. If I had taken him, that brat would be calling me Little Shanzi from miles away. He would have driven me to an early grave. Not great. He locks himself in his courtyard all day, trying to figure out some sword technique. He looks completely possessed. Oh? What sword technique? If you don't know, how should I? Do you have any idea how busy I am every single day?
The Green Lotus Sword Song.
Seriously, that's hardcore. Starting off with such a beastly sword technique, even the senior brothers haven't mastered the Green Lotus Sword Song. For someone who dared to smash the ancestors' chessboard, this is nothing. True, but I didn't expect him to be so obsessive about his cultivation. He's actually pretty down to earth. I told you before, the way he acted in the illusion was just a show. He isn't a bad kid at heart. Let's make a bet on whether he can master the Green Lotus sword art. I bet he can't. 1 million points. How did you know I just saved up 1 million points? Because I'm your master, obviously. If he can't even learn the first strike in 3 months, I win. In his Chi-Si, the Green Lotus sword intent dominates. His Chi-Si reigns supreme. Thanks to the sword seed suppressing that wild sword intent and letting it take root, he actually pulled it off. Could it be that the Green Lotus sword song can only be mastered by someone who gains enlightenment from the stone tablet? Even as a golden core cultivator, I trained for a full 3 months just to barely execute the first stance, and he's only been in the chi refining stage for 5 months. Yet he actually managed to forge this incredibly pure first strike. Maybe, just maybe, he really can comprehend the legendary final strike in the future. What's wrong, little Grandmaster? Is something the matter? Well, little Wen, do you think you could lend your little Grandmaster a few more points? Wait, what are you trying to do? I just want to get a foundation establishment pill. Foundation? Never mind if you won't. A true gentleman doesn't force others to do what they don't want. You don't need points for a foundation establishment pill. You just need to go to the mission hall to get a certification and fill out an application form. There's actually such a good deal? Got it. Thanks, little Wen. I'm off. Though, you can put it on my tab. You'd better stabilize your cultivation first and try to fail as few times as possible. Don't worry. Who do you think your Grandmaster is? I'll get it done in 1 shot. Fine, fine. You finished body tempering and chi refining in just 10 months. And now you're reaching foundation establishment without ever using even half a speed like this is extremely rare. Even across the entire continent. I hope he succeeds in his foundation establishment. Now, to the mission hall. Any disciple at the foundation establishment stage or above can accept off-site missions here. The rewards are all clearly listed. One type is missions issued by the sect itself. The other is missions posted under individual names within the sect. And done! Little Grandmaster. It really is you, little Grandmaster. I thought I was seeing things. Hello, little Grandmaster.
My name is Yashuo Chao.
I'm a disciple of the Pill Hall on Loyuan Peak. Oh? Do you know me, little Grandmaster? Not really. That's probably because you don't go out much, little Grandmaster. I'm actually quite famous around here. Well, of course. A little less than you, little Grandmaster. Right, okay. I'll remember you. I have to go now. You have fun. Grandmaster, you haven't reached Foundation Establishment yet, so you can't fly. Why don't I give you a ride? Sure, that works. I was heading to the pill hall anyway. After you, little Grandmaster. This gourd of yours is pretty cool. It has a real spiritual vibe. It's a jade door. My grandpa gave it to me. It flies so fast and smooth. Little Grandmaster, let's go, let's go. Little Grandmaster. Why are we going to the alchemy hall? Get a foundation pill for you, of course. Wait. Why are we moving? I already have a foundation pill. Look, here's one for you. This isn't right. I don't have any points to pay you back. Don't worry, I refined these myself. There are 10 pills in here. No points needed. Just think of it as my way of showing respect. All right, I'll take them. But one is enough. I don't need this many. Take the rest back. One is plenty. Is one really enough? Of course.
Actually, I succeeded on my first try with just one pill back then. I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. So, are we still going to the alchemy hall?
No need. Thanks for your hard work. Could you take me back to Sword Peak?
Thanks so much for today.
I'll buy you some konji another day.
Goodbye, little Grandmaster.
Little Grandmaster is such a genius. Just one pill is enough.
Man, that really hurts my confidence. Little Grandmaster, are you ready?
Always ready. Finding?
Then let's begin. How long will the Foundation Establishment take? Can he really succeed on his very first try? He really did it. Congratulations, little Grandmaster, on your successful Foundation Establishment. Yeah, it took me 10 whole months to reach Foundation Establishment. It's nothing worth mentioning. Come, sit. By the way,
Shawen.
I remember you saying that once I reach Foundation Establishment, I can apply for my own residence, right? Yes, that's correct. It's not very convenient for me to live here all the time. You're a young lady, and I don't want people spreading rumors. All right, but maybe you should go to the sword tomb to get your sword first. We can settle this when you get back. Let's do it tomorrow. I just broke through to the next realm. I need some time to let my power settle.
Shuxia? What are you doing here?
I just came to check on you. Your place has quite a nice, open view. Wow, you really succeeded in your Foundation Establishment. You actually noticed? Aren't you going to invite your Grandmaster inside for a chat? Welcome to my humble abode, little Grandmaster. Now that's more like it. Look at this. This is our little courtyard. Oh, by the way, how many foundation pills did it take you to finally succeed? Doesn't everyone just use one? No way. It took me 5 whole pills back then. I'm still in debt to the mission hall to pay for those pills. But hey, don't worry about it. Once I settle into my cultivation, I'll help you pay off that debt.
No need. So when do you plan to go to the sword tomb to claim your sword?
Tomorrow. Actually, Zhang Yang headed out to the sword tomb a while ago too. Who knows? Maybe you two will cross paths.
Wait, he only just reached the Foundation stage? Come on.
Do you think everyone is an absolute monster of a genius like you?
I was actually planning to go chop up on that kid, but I never expected him to be at the sword tomb already.
Unbelievable. He hasn't come to visit me even once.
My canyon is still the sweetest. All right, don't be too hard on him.
Years ago, he sneaked into the Forbidden Grounds just to support you. And he got punished so brutally for it.
Wait, really? That actually happened?
Yeah, Fatty is a great guy. His talent is just a tiny bit lacking compared to mine. You know, someone once had to swallow over 100 foundation pills just to break through.
I hope her name was Yao Xiaoqiao.
Yao Xiaoqiao. You actually know her.
Haha, not really. We're not close.
Sawa.
Let's go. Grandmaster, where on earth did you go? Get down some food, of course. You can't draw a sword on an empty stomach, right? Here, one-on-one? No, thank you. It's time for us to head out.
All right, let's go then.
Inside the sword tomb, there are 5 levels of sword heaven. If you don't enter the sword pools, claiming a sword is as difficult as ascending to heaven.
To reach the first pool, the spirit sword pool, you must ascend 99 stone steps. 999 steps will lead you to the earth sword pool. Beyond that lies the heaven sword pool.
Over the past 10,000 years, besides the legendary sword ancestor, only 5 people in recorded history have ever successfully drawn a sword from the immortal sword pool.
The immortal sword pool? Wait, why didn't you mention the 5th level of sword heaven?
With 1,000,000 stone steps to climb. How many swords are actually in that divine sword pool?
Nobody knows, because no one has ever managed to climb to the top.
Well,
This is as far as I can accompany you.
The Sect Master is waiting for you at the mountain peak, and Peak Master Li is here too. Haha, is all this grand ceremony really necessary?
Senior sister, nephew Qingshan, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, the Beyond Heaven sword. Wait, if I remember correctly, you're illiterate, aren't you?
Who are you looking down on? Let's get down to business.
All right, I assume Xiaowan has already briefed you on the situation in the sword tomb.
He mentioned a few things. Any disciple of our sect who reaches the foundation stage may pass through this gate. Once inside the sword tomb, you will search for your own destined sword. If there is anything else you are unclear about, feel free to ask.
Oh, by the way, senior sister,
Do you know how many swords are in the divine sword pool? No clue. So far, no one has ever made it up there. Maybe you can give us the answer. Senior sister, you're giving me way too much credit. Paul? Holy crap. What is this thing? The energy drain inside the sword tomb is massive. So the alchemy halls specially made these fasting pills?
just one pill keeps you full for 2 months.
And they're totally free. They're fresh out of the oven this morning.
Eat them while they're hot.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner? How am I supposed to eat any more now? I'm absolutely stuffed. Those bastards did this on purpose. I swear!
Man, he can really eat. Do you think he can actually pull out the immortal sword?
I think he has a good shot. Hey, Shuashan, how about we make another bet? 2 million points on whether your little martial uncle can pull out the immortal sword.
No way! You still haven't given me the 1 million points you owe me from last time. And now you're snapping at me? I am not snapping. So, are we— Unbelievable. Fine, this is the absolute last time.
That is the first layer, the sword canopy. Is this the gravity Lin Qian was talking about? There are so many swords in the divine sword pool. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a sea of swords.
Holy crap. Whoa. Are they really this welcoming?
Am I really that popular now? Okay, that's enough.
My heart isn't set on this. See ya.
Move aside. Don't block the path. I still need to head up there. Excuse me. Please, let me through. If Sister Ling could reach the heavenly sword pool, I don't believe I can't do it too. What on earth was that? Am I hearing things?
They say girls change 18 times as they grow up,
And it's absolutely true.
Senior brother, you recognize me? How can you not recognize your brother Sen? You are.
Oh my god, Brother Zine. You've changed so much. No one has changed more than you. Don't even get me started. Forging metal every day has left my hands covered in thick calluses. Brother Zan, which step are we on now? I'd say around 2,000. Brother Zan, I can't go on. You go ahead without me.
Kanshin is just a girl, and she made it up there. You're telling me you can't?
But I've been stuck here for almost a month. I've wasted dozens of days on these stupid stairs, and I almost lost my life. I'll head down in a bit. Once you're down there, just grab any random earth sword and make do.
Just wait till I become a grandmaster swordsmith. You can have any sword you want.
Brother San, don't worry about me. I'll visit you once I get out. Look at you, fatty. Not giving up is written all over your face, yet you're still pretending. Come on, let me carry you up on my back. No, bro. With both our weight, your body won't be able to take it. Listen up, fatty. A real man never says he can't. It's just double gravity, that's all. Your brother Zine can handle it. Whoa. You're not actually crying because you're moved, are you?
Brother Zien, can you still hold on? Can we rest for a bit?
No need.
It's just as well that we have an agreement. You talk too much. What happened?
Am I dead?
Brother Siad, You actually carried me all the way up.
This isn't a dream, is it? Slap yourself and find out.
Oh, that really hurts. Brother Zion, I'm going to have to devote my life to you.
Why are there 2 notifications for entering the Heavenly Sword Pool? 30 days ago, Jia Yang from the Sword-Casting Peak entered the Sword Realm, and he hasn't come out yet.
He's that chubby kid who was with Xian back then.
Oh, still doesn't ring a bell.
But that's not bad either. It's no easy feat to climb up to the Heavenly Sword Pool. This kid reached the 3rd tier in just a single day.
He's got some talent. Yashan, how long did it take you back then?
3 days. What about you, Master? Just like your junior uncle, it took me less than a day.
Great, great!
Master, if you could make it to the Celestial Sword Pool, doesn't that mean Sushan can do it too?
That's 2 million points.
We've got this. In the bag.
Brother Zan, this is incredible. It's full of heavenly swords.
They're all begging to acknowledge you as their master.
This is no big deal.
I'm leaving first. Take your time picking one.
Brother Zine, where are you going?
Aren't you going to choose a sword?
This is just the appetizer. I vow not to return without an immortal sword. Jianyang, disciple of the Sword-Casting Peak, pays respects to the Sect Master.
Greetings, Sect Master Li.
So you are Zhang Ge. This is your sword.
够烤肉饭给骄阳。
Did you run into Xian?
How far has he climbed?
I saw him. The young Grandmaster is climbing the long street of the 4th Sword Heaven. Actually, I didn't climb up to the Heavenly Sword Pool on my own.
The young Grandmaster carried me up on his back.
You're saying he carried you up on his back?
This had nothing to do with him.
I'm the one who forced him to carry me. Who are you trying to fool? You forced him?
How on earth did you force him?
By kidnapping him?
I guilt-tripped him.
I told him if he didn't carry me, I'd end our friendship. That is not funny at all.
Since when does that kid even have any morals?
What are you standing there for?
Let's head back. To think he could actually reach the Heavenly Sword Pool within 1 day while carrying someone on his back.
I just did a quick divination.
Within 10 days,
The immortal sword will surely emerge.
No backing out, this time.
And don't you dare withhold my points. So fast. Think.
I'm not seeing things, am I? That kid.
It's only been 2 days, and that little guy has already reached the immortal sword pool? It has been 2,000 years.
The Tao-seeking sect is finally about to produce another immortal sword.
Haha! Someone has finally climbed up to the immortal sword pool today. Master, you're not trying to back out of our bet, are you?
A bet's a bet.
Transfer the 2 million points. What 2 million?
So you are trying to back out.
Don't make me shout it out loud. The great sect master of the Tao-seeking sect is a sore loser.
Shut up.
Fine, you win. I admit defeat. I'll pay up.
No rush. Let's make another bet.
You're at it again? Let's bet on whether your young grandmaster can reach the 5th sword heaven and pull out that divine sword that no one has dared to touch for 10,000 years. Keep going, Master.
Only 300 steps left to reach the top.
But in here, I've been climbing for 4 whole months.
The fractures. They're healing. I passed out so many times.
Uncle, you really screwed me over this time. If I'd known, I would have just grabbed any random sword from the divine sword pool.
Then I wouldn't have had to suffer like this.
Master, you have to believe me.
When you entered the sword tomb, some of my memories started to wake up. The sword spirit and the sword tomb were originally one.
If you want to reforge the white jade crystal, you must reach the summit of the sword tomb and gain its recognition.
Once you reach the top, there are unimaginable benefits waiting for you.
Maybe you'll never have to suffer like this again.
If you give up now, all that pain you endured will be for nothing.
Just a little more. Just a little bit more. For the sake of never suffering again. Let's do this. This tiny sword tomb is nothing to me. I've got this.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Who would have thought that in this forgotten realm beneath the heavens, I'd stumble upon such a rare treasure? Master, that pain was totally worth it. We hit the jackpot! Congratulations, Master! All hail the Master for conquering the summit of the Sword Tomb. What is there to celebrate? All these swords are locked up. How am I supposed to take one? Wait, what's this first piece of good news? Congratulations on your rebirth, Master. Your sword body has reached perfection. Sword body? What body? Like a battleship body. There are two types of sword bodies in this world. The innate sword body and the acquired sword body. The innate sword body is something you're born with. A natural-born gift. And as for the acquired sword body, it's forged and tempered through sheer effort. Exactly like yours, Master. And you had that epiphany from the stone tablet. A wisp of the sword embryo was born in your dantian, with your physical body perfected, and now nourished by the primordial chi of the sword tomb. This acquired sword body was finally born. My injuries are gone, and my skin feels a lot smoother too. Yeah, I definitely feel different than before.
So, is this sword body of mine really that awesome? Yes.
It's super awesome. Tell me more. Let me put it this way. This acquired sword body is only a tiny bit worse than the innate sword body. And what about the innate sword body? Let me put it this way. The innate sword body is only a tiny bit stronger than the acquired sword body. You little punk, are you messing with me? Master, I didn't mean to.
Hey, don't look so angry, Master. The sword body will let you comprehend the Tao of the sword much faster.
You'll be able to master sword techniques and forms in no time. Your acquired sword physique reigns supreme over both immortal and sacred physiques. It easily rivals a divine physique. Calling it invincible is an understatement. Most importantly, your acquired sword physique will grow even more perfect as your cultivation level rises. In the future, it might even surpass the top 10 innate sword physiques. The second piece of good news is, congratulations, Master, for gaining the recognition of the Beyond Heaven Sword Realm. You are now its new master. The master of the Beyond Heaven Sword Realm? Exactly. Every single sword here, no matter its grade, will answer to you, and you alone. Wait, if I sell all these swords, won't I be filthy, filthy rich? Master, once you take these swords out, they will bond with you. Only after you kick the bucket will they return here to wait for their next owner. That's fine. So what if I can't sell the swords? I can still charge admission, can't I? You better not let your senior sister find out about that idea. Now, for the third piece of good news. Starting today, Master can begin cultivating the White Jade Pavilion of Heaven technique. So, how do I cultivate it?
You use your own body as the foundation to build a high tower.
Master, do you see these 12 divine swords?
Duh. I'm not blind.
The White Jade Pavilion of Heaven has 12 floors in total.
One sword per floor, making exactly 12 floors. Years ago, the White Jade Pavilion of Heaven possessed 12 grand chambers,
And it stood tall in the middle of the chaos ocean.
it guarded and protected an entire world. But then, the dark calamity arrived. Countless outer realm beasts invaded our world.
The strongest masters of our realm rushed to the battlefield to repel them.
My former master led the White Jade Pavilion into the war. The battle was absolutely earth-shattering. Mountains crumbled, and rivers ran dry. Even space itself collapsed. Though our realm claimed a bitter victory, my master was completely exhausted, and the sword pavilion collapsed. The 12 divine swords had slain countless enemies throughout their existence. With no one left to suppress them, their monstrous, bloodthirsty aura surged uncontrollably. To make matters worse, they had been contaminated by the dark blood of the enemies. So my master sacrificed his own body to form this sword tomb, sealing the 12 divine swords inside this very pool. He commanded me that if a new master ever arrived, for every floor of the tower you build, you can unseal one sword. To seal the sword embryos in the 12-story tower, I forged a massive sword monument, leaving behind an unsolved endgame of chess, before falling into a deep sleep, waiting for the destined master to arrive. That is my story. The origin of the sword mound and the sword monument. Unfortunately, I've been asleep for way too long. I've even forgotten what they used to be called. I can't even remember what my old master's name was. My name is Shusen. Got it? Commit it to memory, and don't forget it again, all right? I've written it down. My master's name.
去写，颇使是自己无而哀何福地。
Since of old, all things flow eastward, like water. Don't worry about endless troubles beyond yourself. Just drain the limited cups of life while you still can. Let me give you 8 words of advice.
Let go of the past.
and live in the moment. Got it, Master?
Huh. That poem just now. Did you write it yourself?
I plagiarized it. All right, let's get down to business.
From what you're saying, I can't take these 12 divine swords right now, can I?
Exactly. These are ancient divine swords.
They have spilled far too much blood, leaving them stained with baleful energy.
You can't control them yet.
You have to construct the sword tower first. Only by suppressing them with the tower can the seal be broken. Fine, let's go then. All right.
Then let's begin step 1, breaking through to the golden core stage.
Breaking through to the golden core?
Yes. Only by breaking through to the golden core stage can you withstand the elemental laws of the first floor of the White Jade Pavilion. Plus, we need to prepare a ton of top-grade spirit stones.
Wait, did you say snacks?
You can think of them as building blocks. We also need to search for some rare materials,
Such as special wood and rare ores. Whoa, Uncle, hold on. Let me just ask you one thing. How many spirit stones? I mean, snacks. Will we?
I haven't really calculated it. Rough estimate. Building just this first floor will take at least a few million.
What?
A few million? And probably even more. Plus, we still have to find those rare materials, like special wood.
And
Wait, forget about the wood. And those legendary swords are just pipe dreams. Just grabbing one decent immortal sword is the most practical thing.
Uncle, are you absolutely sure I can only take one for now? Can't I just take 2?
Yes, I am absolutely sure. Whatever, one is fine. It'll all be mine sooner or later anyway. Oh, why are there thorns on this? Since the sword tokens have serial numbers, does that mean they're ranked?
This name doesn't really sound like it belongs to a true master.
If you're sure you want to choose it,
You can rename it yourself.
got it. You're the one then.
Deep within the dark nether palace, a blue glow appears.
A single sword cleaves the sky, anchoring 1,000 mountains.
What a magnificent heavy sword. So overbearing. From this
Day forward, your name shall be Hold On.
Hold on.
Is he finally out? Senior sister, I'm here.
Our junior brother looks so delicate and gentle.
He chose such a massive, heavy sword. Quite a contrast, isn't it? I remember seeing this sword when I went to choose mine years ago.
Though it looks a bit ugly.
It is actually the leader of 100 swords. I have some recollection of it too. It's a pity though. It would have been great if our junior brother could have drawn the divine sword. Perhaps the divine sword doesn't even exist. Being able to draw the leader of the immortal swords is already far better than what we did. That's very true. Our junior brother should be perfectly fine now. I'll leave the rest to you. Remember, once he wakes up, if he wants to talk, let him. If he doesn't, under no circumstances should you force him. Got it? Why doesn't he awake yet? He just drank the jade nectar, and his body hasn't fully absorbed it yet. It's going to take some time. The jade nectar. I recall you only had 1 drop. Even as your personal disciple, you wouldn't even let me sniff it. Why so generous this time? Because someone compensated me. What do you mean? Just look at the sword your junior brother brought out. What an incredibly domineering heavy sword. No matter how domineering, it's still just an immortal sword. Just an immortal sword. How many immortal swords even exist in this mortal realm? Now that this sword has emerged, it will definitely make the rankings. Don't play dumb with me. What did you take? The points. I won. What? My head hurts so bad. Oh my god. Did I lose my virginity? Come to the courtyard to see me. Senior sister. Senior sister, you wanted to see me? Let's go. How do you feel? My head is spinning. Feels like I've been drinking heavily all night. That divine leaf nectar is the finest of all immortal treasures. It comes from the ancient, immortal tombs. You couldn't find even 10 drops of it in the entire Fanzhou region. How can ordinary wine ever compare? You got an incredible deal and you're still acting like a spoiled brat. No wonder. I was wondering why my head was spinning so much. Thank you, senior sister. All right, enough of that. Let's get down to business. Do you know how long you stayed in the sword tomb? 4 months. What about it? What about it? You clearly reached the immortal sword pool a long time ago. Why on earth did you stay in there for so long? Didn't I tell you that you could only stay for 2 months? The path to immortality isn't a race of who runs fastest or farthest. It's about who survives the longest. You must be cautious. Fine. I'll keep that in mind. I'll be more careful from now on. Is there nothing else you want to tell me? Say what? Never mind. If you don't want to talk, then don't. If there's nothing else, go back and focus on your cultivation.
Then I won't disturb you any longer, senior sister.
Junior brother, does the divine sword pool really exist? Of course it does.
You're so young, yet you have so much hidden deep inside. This feeling of cultivating
Actually feels pretty amazing. Young Grandmaster, what brings you here?
I'd like to apply for a residence.
Of course you can. I wonder if you prefer a spirit mansion or an immortal mansion, young Grandmaster. Do you have any specific preferences for the location? So many options. Quite particular. How about I explain the details to you, young Grandmaster?
Sure, go ahead.
Young Grandmaster. Are you all right? Young Grandmaster. When do you plan to move out? Young Grandmaster. Are you broke? That was a pointless question. When have I ever had any money? That's true. Shawan, tell me, why does cultivating and seeking immortality have to be so incredibly hard? Even eating costs contribution points. Even buying spirit talismans requires contribution points. Can't things be simpler? Why can't we just focus on cultivating in peace and seeking? Why must they force us to take on dangerous missions, grind for points, and go out there fighting and killing? Tell me, does that make any sense?
What's the point of all this? But young Grandmaster,
But some things just have to be done by someone, right? In the past, when the sword ancestor held his blade to vanquish the demons, someone asked him, "Isn't it better to roam the world freely as a carefree immortal? Why must you go and risk your life?" And the sword ancestor replied, "Some things just have to be done by someone, and why can't that person be me?" The sword ancestor spent 10,000 years establishing the Wendao Sect, perfecting the rules and order we live by today. Using a system of rewards and punishments keeps the sect running, while also protecting every single inch of this great land of Beijing. Maybe our little Grandmaster should go out and see the world, and pick up a few missions along the way. Perhaps then, he'll finally understand the true meaning of it all. Hey, look! Isn't that the little Grandmaster? I can't believe even the little Grandmaster has to grind for a living. Suddenly, I feel a lot better about my own life. Wait, why are there missions for disaster relief, praying for rain, and curing diseases? 100,000 points. This is too good to pass up. I'm taking this mission.
wait, isn't that disciple nephew Kushan?
You're here to grind too. Hey, missions for those below the nascent soul stage are over there. What are you doing messing around here? What, can't I even look? Are they treating us like beggars with these rewards? The quality of these sect missions is really worrying, huh? Digging canals? Now that's my specialty. It's beneficial to the country and the people, which makes it meaningful. But the key is using a flying sword to dig. The efficiency is insane. Greetings, little Grandmaster. You are? I am Song Kingshu.
Song Kingshu from Loyang Peak.
That name sounds a bit too fancy for a mere background extra.
It's like this. I've taken on a 4-person squad mission, and we just happen to be short of 1 person. I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining us. Little Grandmaster, what kind of mission is it? Please take a look, little Grandmaster. Nascent Soul Stage Assistance, 5,000 points per person. This is a big one. A spiritual grade mission. In recent years, many infants have mysteriously gone missing in Nanjing's Night City.
Our secret investigations kept hitting dead ends.
Besides, my other 2 teammates are both at the Nascent Soul stage, so your safety is guaranteed. With Nascent Soul experts around, I can just coast along and get easy points. I'm definitely interested, but I don't get why you're asking me. I'm only at the Foundation establishment stage. Aren't you afraid I'll drag you guys down? To be honest with you, little Grandmaster, I do have a selfish motive. You might not know this, little Grandmaster, but Wendao Sect has an ongoing program called the New Disciple Assistance Initiative. For team missions with 3 or more members, 2 disciples above the Golden Core stage can team up with a new disciple below the Golden Core stage, and upon completion, we get an extra 30% bonus on the rewards. So, you get it right, little Grandmaster? I see. Is that so? Yes, indeed. The Sect does this to help new disciples grow quickly. So, what do you say, little Grandmaster? Well, I don't see any reason to say no. Haha, pleasure working with you. Pleasure working with you. Disciple nephew, Zhao, over here. Haha, I thought I arrived early, but I didn't expect you guys to beat me to it. Well, we just got here too. After all, we can't keep you waiting, young Grandmaster. Oh, don't be so formal. We're all buddies here. To think one of us is actually in the Nascent Soul Realm? With them around, we're totally set. These 2 are Roan Chong from Chujin Peak Greetings, young Grandmaster.
Magangning of Luoyan Peak. Greeting the young Grandmaster of GM Peak.
Young Grandmaster Shi Xian.
Shall we head out now?
All right, let's get moving. Yo, Grandmaster. Our mission this time is in Yekeng.
These cloud ships are all properties under the merchant hall of our Wendao sect. Wow, this definitely beats working in an electronics factory.
Sit. So, do we have to pay the merchant hall any contribution points to ride this cloud ship?
Ean Wendao sect disciple carrying a Dao Jade token can ride the merchant hall's cloud ships for free.
Nice. So it's a sect perk. Not bad. This divine ability is truly a must-have for carrying bricks.
This is definitely faster than my flying.
I just wonder if it burns through a lot of spiritual stones. Once I get rich, I'm definitely getting one of these for myself.
Yekeng is 4,000 miles away.
Flying on our own would take nearly 2 days, but this cloud ship will get us there by tomorrow morning.
The smallest marked locations on this map are all commanderies. Why can't I find Hudao village on here?
Hey, young man, let me ask you something.
What do you want to ask, little brother?
Haha, hearing that title is still a bit weird to me. Have you ever heard of Hudao village?
Hudao village? Never heard of it. I couldn't find it on the map. Is that your hometown?
Yeah, it is. That map of yours is just a general map. It only shows down to the commandery level. Any place with a population of less than 10,000 isn't mapped out on here.
I see. Thanks a lot. Feeling homesick?
Want a sip? Thanks, but I don't drink.
It's the worry-forgetting brew.
Just one sip, and all your troubles will vanish.
What a shame. Such a bright young lad, yet you don't drink. You don't have much of a future ahead of you.
Well, carry on. I'll be going now. Quite a handsome lad, though.
Just has terrible eyesight. I mean, hold him in our already. And he calls me young man. Young Grandmaster, what are you thinking about?
Nothing much.
I just think the starry sky is so vast and the moon is so bright.
I was really nervous during my first mission, too.
But honestly, it's really no big deal.
There's a first time for everything. You'll get used to it in time. Don't let this mission get to you just because we're dealing with demon cultivators. Honestly, there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of.
At the end of the day, those demon cultivators are human too.
Besides, even they know they're walking down a dark, crooked path. It's only because they couldn't cut it on the righteous path. Those freaks lack natural talent, so they resort to stealing others' life force. Everyone out there claims the demonic path is some quick shortcut to power. But fast progress is just a lie the demon cults use to brainwash people. True cultivation is always about karma and the natural order.
For 10,000 years, our Wendao sect has guarded the northern border.
Forget about mere demon cultivators. Even the actual demon clan wouldn't dare show their faces. So relax. Those demon cultivators are not only untalented, they're also terrified of dying. Otherwise, why would they keep hiding? They're nothing but cowards.
Loei City is ahead. If you're getting off the ship, hurry up.
Here, little brother, take this.
This is a map I drew myself. See? There's a village on there called Hudao Village.
Now that you've joined the Wendao sect, everyone, back in your village, must be so proud of you. We can't have you losing your way home. Thank you so much. And unless it's absolutely necessary, try to follow the rules of the mortal world.
We don't want to bring any unnecessary trouble on ourselves.
Got it. Rule number 1, keep a low profile.
Halt! May I ask where you all are coming from?
And what is your business in the city? Keep it down. Don't make a scene.
All right, let them through.
Captain, who exactly are those guys?
Just do your job.
And don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
We're here.